Hello and welcome back to This or That with Kobe and Dash, presented by Verizon. Big round of applause for
Verizon.
We still have a sponsor.
For us?
Just so you know, the dive is no longer sponsored.
Oh!
So that's why we're cherishing and holding on to our sponsors.
It feels good to be the superior content piece.
We are also cherishing and holding on to our YouTube comments. Tiger58 liked the speed that we are keeping up and injecting into This or That.
Hey, thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing, Tiger58. Now, Seb, though, also appreciates how many YouTube comments we have been involving in these episodes. Unfortunately for the two of you, I'm not sure those things necessarily go together. The more YouTube comments we add, the slower we go.
Let's get into it then. It's time to go. Our producers added another slide this one, so they're trying to also make it harder. We've got 9. Number 1, which third place team would you hitch your horse to?
FlyQuest, Golden Guardians, 100 Thieves. Ooh,
This one looks the best. I'm just going off of carriage structure at the moment.
Okay.
This one looks the best to me. The Golden Guardians.
FlyQuest looks the weakest.
Yeah, Golden Guardians is kind of close, but I don't like the can on the side. Looks wicked. That's like a spit can or something. This one's got a nice lock on the cabinet on the side. I think 100 Thieves coincidentally would also be the team that I'm strapping my horse to. I still think this team has shown in games the LCS championship team. Someday on Tryndamere Split Push, first game of Superweek, they smashed it and then won through top lane, which people always criticize them for not being able to do, but they did it. It's just that then people forget because the last 2 games of Superweek.
I'm 100% with you. As exciting as these two teams are, I love watching them. 100 Thieves still has my vote for the team that I think out of the 3 will finish the highest.
Call up Nade. We still have faith in you.
Don't worry, bro. Do you agree with CoreJJ? Eyla is the second best support in the league, or the second best support?
I do not agree with him. I like that he did it as a vote of confidence for a teammate, and Core always supports, you know, those around him.
Who's better than Eyla?
His teammates.
Who's better than Eyla, Kobe?
Probably Vulcan.
Is he though right now?
I would say yeah.
As a peak performer, I would agree, but right now, EG looked to be struggle busting it. I am actually with you. I probably wouldn't say he's the second best. I do think, like, I don't think Vulcan is right now. Maybe I would look at Huhi, even on a struggling 100 Thieves, as still a better support, I think, overall. It's really hard to say when you're on Team Liquid because that team is too good, right? And so, like, obviously CoreJJ is amazing, but I feel like Eyla also is by virtue of being on the best team in the league, at least in my opinion right now, he's gonna be made to look better. So I am gonna go with, he's not quite. I'd maybe put him 3rd or 4th in the league. Do
you think Core is saying, simply by virtue of Eyla being my understudy, he is the second best?
Of course what he's saying. Of course what he's saying. It's CoreJJ.
Just double checking. Would you rather, and this one is submitted by Turd Boy.
The return of Turd Boy.
Welcome back, Turd Boy. Revert the Drake system to 190 gold for the team, or revert the runes to the old runes. Is Fervor in there? Where's Fervor? I definitely...
Go ahead, you have your choice.
I definitely liked Fervor. The actual rune pages with the quintessences and stuff was kind of a hassle because you actually had to spend points to get them.
So that's what I was gonna say. I don't want this to come back because this requires more work for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with what we have. As fun as some of that was, like I don't need to do more work. This doesn't require any more work from me. It's just, you know, like, okay, within game, I'm still gonna play around dragons. Again, I don't know where I stand ultimately on like comparing just old Drake to new Drake, but that's not what the slide's asking. They're asking out of these 2 options, which would you rather? And I would rather go back to 190 gold from the Drake.
Yeah, the dragon was gonna be my answer for sure. It was fun to have everybody, especially when Drake spawned at the beginning of the game. I don't know if that's included in this change, but level 1s, we fought around this area. It definitely interjected some excitement. I understand why they moved away from it, but that would be my choice.
Boom, we're both on the Drake side of things. All right, this one, more disgusting Yuumi pairing. Is it Zuumi or Yecarim?
The Zeri combination, the Zuumi. Because it's simply a more disgusting champion to still pair with Yuumi. Zeri by herself is more disgusting than Hecarim. And then when you also add in Yuumi, by virtue of being able to jump through the walls, Zeri can disengage long enough for the heal to come back up for Yuumi. And so it's really annoying.
That's a really good point. I'm gonna go contrarian though on this one, and I'm gonna go with Hecarim because Zeri is already so annoying. I'm like, yes, you are amplifying it, but it's the same kind of annoyance. She's still going over walls and all that kind of. When this guy, right, comes at me a million miles an hour, yes, like he already would, but now he's got this giant laser beam out in front that stops everyone in their tracks. I'm like, that is so toxic.
I like your visualization. Here he comes in!
Exactly. So, I don't know. To me, Hecarim just becomes so much more obnoxious. He's amplified at a greater degree.
More terrifying Elden Ring boss. Would it be Summit, the Hextech god? That's a yes. Or Bjergsen, the Time Lord? Summit, the Hextech god.
Yeah,
this man has been slamming individuals. And since you are an individual when you play Elden Ring, I think that would be more terrifying. Now, Bjergsen, the Time Lord, will take down whole teams, you know, in 5-on-5 scenarios.
True. I think, no, this is so much more terrifying. So much more terrifying. This is an annoying fight. Because the mechanic is like you're getting slowed and frozen all the time. So I'm imagining just how annoying that fight would be. This would be the scary.
Summit is like, roll again, roll again.
Exactly. Just
I don't have any more.
Yeah, exactly. Way scarier.
100 Thieves weekend, was it a worrying trend or a Superweek debuff?
Do those exist? I feel like we're just giving them an excuse if we create Superweek debuff.
I think that it is a bit of a worrying trend. It does not mean that it is consistently going to be poor performances from 100 Thieves, but it is worrying that throughout this whole split, you haven't felt secure when you go to a 100 Thieves game. They could be defending LCS champs. They could smash you. Someday, split push Trinamir, absolutely amazing.
Viego.
Closer, Viego, 10 kills. Yes, they can be that. Or you could just make plays in front of them while they're asleep.
So I'm 100% with you, and I like taking this slide and marrying it with that first one where we had to pick between the three teams, right? Because I think it says exactly what you're saying, where we both still have faith that this squad can be up there, and they've shown us those inklings of it. But I am a little concerned because why aren't they there, right? Because you're just sitting there asking the question like, what happened to the championship winning team? So that's obviously a concern. All right, which team would place higher in the LCS right now? This one comes from Spittz. And these are made up to Team Zoomer versus Team Boomer. I would go with Team Boomer. Also, is Vulcan a Zoomer?
No.
Right. I'm wondering. I mean, Spittz.
Wait. Team Zoomer is literally EG with replacing Impact, by the way.
Yeah. So that is the suggestion that Spittz is making.
This is EG with a worse top laner, James. I'm going Team Boomer.
I'm going Team Boomer 100%. I mean, again, you've already got two teammates in Santorin and Bjergsen. Impact is a god. Aframu's solid. Wild Turtle is, he had a great showing this weekend. He's the only person I would waffle on a little bit. But the experience here, especially in terms of, winning the LCS, it's Team Boomer, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going with Impact. I'm jumping.
We're also both in our 30s. So what did you expect to get out of us?
Likely that the spring MVP is a top laner or an AD carry. Thank you, Lando, for submitting this one.
Lando. Spring MVP is more likely a top laner.
Well, Summit is on that picture.
That's why I'm going, and Whippo. I'm going because of those two players. It's because of the fact that there are a couple very specific top laners who I think can easily make the case.
Yeah, it's funny that they're actually just competitors on their own teams here. You've got Hans and Whippo versus Berserker and Summit. I feel like those are right now the best looking candidates because Cloud9 and Team Liquid are smashing it.
Well, and both Zerker and Summit, I think, have 3 player of the games. Like, they are actually always the ones picking up those honors when C9 wins. But I'm still gonna go with top laner. I just think they're predisposed to getting more of the credit. These AD carries, they just pick up the pentakills. They just hand it to them. Little babies. Little babies getting handed pentakills.
Which is better? Oh, Posh Panda.
Oh,
you have hit on a sore spot for both James and I. Pho. My stance on Pho, most overrated food in the world. Now, we're gonna start a war here.
Yeah, we are. But neither
so
Kobe and I are
many
fans
people,
of pho.
You know how many people have, again, pho is not terrible, but I feel like it is overrated.
It is.
Everybody always
That's the point.
just trying to get me to go eat pho. It's the most amazing thing.
Lightly flavored
it's
broth.
Okay. But my answer is definitely not gonna be pho.
Nope.
Now that we've got that
Hey,
off
but this is our opportunity to say, hey, go check out Boom Bo though. If you're into, if you want some good Vietnamese food,
So,
Boom Bo is our.
There is backstory to this because me and James talked and we both feel like we are rare in that we both think that pho is overrated.
Yeah.
We actually went to Vietnam, northern Vietnam, found the best pho place, the highest rated pho place in Vietnam. And
Waited hours.
we were still unimpressed.
Still unimpressed. But Boom Bo, phenomenal. That all said, for me, it's gonna be Thai on Thursdays. I am obsessed with Thai food, Thailand, everything about
Funnily
it.
enough, we went to Thailand right after Vietnam.
Right after Vietnam, exactly. So for me, it's Thai food. Like, don't get me wrong, growing up in Southern California, tacos are delicious.
Yeah.
But Thai is just, it's top notch.
Agree. I mean, this slide is answered by the trip that we took. That was the last trip that I took pre-COVID.
Before COVID, man.
Yeah.
We gotta
it's
find
been
a
so
way
long.
to go back. We gotta go say hi to our elephant friends, eat some delicious cow soy at that spot.
We do. Well,
Anyway.
tune in this weekend. We just passed the halfway point in the LCS. So now,
Second round robin.
the home stretch.
Exactly. I'm gonna go look at airplane tickets to
Yeah,
Thailand.
let's get out of here.
I'm gonna go start looking.